Isambulvanak, Namaskar, Assalamu alaikum, Ni hao noi Maori, and greetings to all Fijians and friends. I'm speaking to you today at such a time when our nation finds itself bravely fighting the spread of COVID-19. This is a battle the world has been waging for more than a year. We had kept ourselves safe for a year, but the virus is now back in Fiji with a vengeance. As your head of state, I fully support the Honourable Prime Minister and all the courageous and selfless Fijians at the Ministry of Health and our disciplined forces, volunteers and members of civil service who are working tirelessly to get this virus under control once more. Now, this pandemic does not destroy buildings or flood fields. It does not drive people to shelters or shut down our electrical grid. But it has caused more economic damage than any cyclones we have ever experienced. And the damage is likely to continue if we do not work together to control it. I'm sure you have seen that the number of cases have increased and now stand at an average of more than 100 a day. We have recorded over 2,400 cases since this outbreak began in April. And as of yesterday, we recorded 279 new active cases, with 11 of our citizens passing away due to the virus. Now, these figures are of great concern. Certainly, we've had some good news. Our recovery rate in Fiji is high. We've had very few serious cases, and people who have contracted the virus seem to be recovering in large numbers. Now, this record is due to no small part to the quick and decisive actions taken by our contact tracers and other frontline health workers. We all need to work with them and support them. They give us the confidence that we are in the hands of very capable and dedicated people, and that gives us hope that we can overcome the virus. We can support their efforts by simply following the advice of our health and medical experts. Many frontliners have sacrificed months away from their homes and families to conduct contact tracing, to educate us, and to screen and swab for the virus. Many have contracted the virus despite all of their knowledge and all the careful steps they have taken to protect themselves. They are our own brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, mothers and fathers. They are family. They deserve our unwavering support. As history has shown, the virus can be brought under control within a short time. From the Spanish flu of 1918 to the Ebola virus in 2014. Now, these major virus outbreaks or pandemics in the past century have shown a common element, that they were controlled within 2 to 3 years of their outbreak. We're now 16 months into the fight against COVID-19, but the end is near. And if we combine our efforts as one people, one nation, we can control the virus very soon and return to normal. Government and many of our development partners are working together to ensure that every Fijian can get vaccinated. I just took my second jab this morning, and I'm grateful for this opportunity, not just to be safe, but also to do my bit for our country and our people. Each of us can help protect others as well as ourselves when we get vaccinated. Now, that is why a vaccination does not just make personal sense. It is also an act of caring and humanity, and it is an act of patriotism. I appeal to all Fijians 18 years old and above. Please think of our beloved nation and our people. Take the vaccination. It is one of our main hopes of controlling the spread of the virus. Right now, many businesses have been stopped dead in their tracks because of the virus. Others are struggling to keep going under difficult conditions. My heart goes out to those business owners who are finding creative ways and making extraordinary efforts to keep their businesses going. Many Fijians have lost their livelihoods because of the virus. Many may be struggling to put food on the table because of the virus. And while government and many good Samaritans are doing the best they can to supply food and basic necessities, the best way to overcome these hardships is to bring the virus under control so that we can reopen businesses and allow our people to return to work. Now, the road back to our normal Fijian life is well marked. All we need to do is follow the signs. We all know what those signs are. Get vaccinated. Reduce our movements as best as we can. Practice the COVID-safe measures we know, like washing our hands thoroughly, wearing masks, keeping 2 meters of social distancing, avoid social gatherings, and installing the Care Fiji app into our smartphones with Bluetooth turned on at all times. If we have to move, we have to do so with the greatest amount of caution. I urge community leaders, leaders of faith-based organizations, and all Fijians to remain steadfast in our love for one another, our care for each other, and our concern for our children, the vulnerable and marginalized. Most importantly, have faith that we shall overcome this pandemic together and match that faith with action. I am convinced that with the compassion and perseverance that Fijians have always shown in times of hardship, we can overcome this virus. The Almighty God continue to bless us all and our beloved nation Fiji. Nawalewu, Pahu Danewad, Shukriya, Sheshe, Fayaksha, and thank you.